Another out-of-pocket one. Someone asked, what is their favorite sex position? What's up, Leah babies? It's your girl Leah back with another video. You dig? Welcome back to my channel. Right here I have my mom. Today we're gonna be having a mukbang from All That Jazz. Is tacos, some rice, some corn, some cookies. So yeah, so we're gonna be answering questions you guys are too afraid to ask your parents.
Be afraid to ask me too, that's all.
Okay.
Okay, maybe not. That's why I'm here.
Yeah, you guys went kind of crazy with some of this stuff. I'm gonna link her page down below. So if you're in Canada, order from her. Mom, you should introduce yourself because you're new to my channel and everything.
So I'm Leah's mom.
Okay, she's the owner.
Okay. Oh, you want me to do all that?
Yeah,
okay.
Introduce yourself.
Okay, so Okay, so I'm Leah's mom, and I am an entrepreneur, jack of all trades. I do so much stuff. I am a child and youth worker. I've been that for a very long time, but I also have clothing lines, 2 of them. I do graphic design. I have my own catering company called Side Things. Yeah, so I'm a busy mom, but that's how I go.
Anyways, so
oh, these must be the wrap things.
Yeah. Should we get plates?
I mean,
or should we just use the tin foil?
I think we might use the tin foil. But are you gonna? Oh gosh, there's Wally Pina.
Oh, I thought there were only 4.
Well, I'm gonna eat.
They're like homemade.
I love that. Okay, so I don't need the.
Okay, your shrimp is here. Oh, I should get spoons.
Well, I'm just gonna use my fork,
or that. Oh yeah, that makes sense. That's why I got forks.
Okay, so while we're doing this, are you gonna get questions? But we all have our own. We have our own thing. So here's your cheese.
Yeah.
Here's your beef.
I might
take your sour cream.
You have sour cream. We both have corn.
Both have rice, and I have slaw for mine.
We have limes. Do you use limes?
Do you put lime on your thing? Is that what goes on the shrimp one?
Maybe the shrimp one. Squeeze it on your shrimp.
Yeah.
You have to open them.
We can't do it tonight. I'm just saying. I'm so excited to hear these questions, and I hope y'all have manners because as much as I'm cute and young, I'm grown folk, eh? Oh, that is I'm not threatening your viewers. I'm just saying, I'm still grown and the manners and respect.
She's still a mom. So I'm gonna ask a question. Let me find it.
I'm just gonna do slaw and shrimp for the first one and see how it goes.
Okay.
This is a big shrimp. Oh my gosh, Jazzy! I'm so excited. Oh my gosh, a child is coming.
Oh, you guys, Janae's gonna want to say hi. You guys are eating without me?
I mean, not really eating without you.
I can, because I just put it on the thing.
I'm gonna have to dance.
Answering questions. You're gonna have to plug your ears.
Go ahead.
Okay, it says, why are parents so afraid of their child doing sexual stuff in their teen years?
I'm gonna answer that question. I don't think it's a fear. For me, it's not a fear. Actually, it might be a fear. That's a really good question. I still need to think. Let me just ponder for a whole minute.
Few moments later.
It's more of there's so much more to life than that. And especially with girls attach love to that kind of stuff. Whereas boys, it's a feeling, they want to act on it. Right? And they can kind of do what they do and kind of move on. Not all the time. So I'm not going to say all boys. And so a lot of times we get wrapped up in it, and then it kind of deters us from what we are we are destined to do. So, you know, you get wrapped up, then, you know, school starts dwindling off, work starts dwindling off, you get more into boys instead of school, not realizing if you chase your dreams and careers, boys will always be there or girls will always be there. And I think that once you get older, you learn that. But when you're younger, you think that, you know, your parents are just trying to ruin your fun, but that's not really it. You want to kind of see you be a child as long as you can be a child, and then be a grown-up when it's time to be a grown-up. Because listen, these bills are real. That is all. Did I answer the question?
Yeah, you answered it. You did a good job. I'm gonna try. This is like a Mexican type of corn
It's really good.
style. It's good?
Is it good?
Mm-hmm.
I want. It's good enough. It's very tasty. Next question.
Next question. Yeah, that one's yours. Why don't parents let us live? I'm guessing in our teen years. Parents are more strict in our teen years because they're trying to protect us. That's how I see it.
Honestly, I think that's what it is. And I feel like it's a fear of unknowing, right? Because guess what? We know what's going on in the world, and we don't know that you know or don't know what's going on in the world, right? So we always see more into the future of, oh my gosh, the chain of events that can happen. So for me, it's like, she has to go to the mall. What are you going to the mall for? You ain't got no money. What are you going to the mall for? Like, going to the mall is a purpose. There's a purpose. You're shopping, right? You're not just walking around the mall. Anything can happen in the mall. You can go into the mall, they think you're stealing, and guess what? You're not no money. So it's not even to say, you're like, you can say, look, I have money to buy stuff. You're not no money. Where I go to the mall for? You know what I'm saying? I'm at
Bankrupt. Ain't no money on my court.
We kind of know chain of events where you can just see, I want to go to the mall with my friends, or I want to do this, and it's going to be fine. But then you end up going to the mall, getting into a car with somebody, ending up at another location. You want to go home, you can't go home, you can't call your parents because you didn't tell your parents you're moving, you're from that location. It's like a whole big hot mess, and then you're in trouble. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think it's about letting you live. It's kind of like knowing, okay, is this person street smart? Are they going to use their common sense? Are they going to call me and let me know wagwan? Because sometimes people leave locations and they don't let their parents know where they're going. And then you come to find out they could have been kidnapped.
You don't have to help me like that.
I'm just saying.
Okay. The responsible thing to do is, if you're changing locations, make sure your parents know. Because if they find out by somebody else, you're just going to get in more trouble. So it's better if you tell them and ask them, so they know that you're safe, instead of them having a whole, what's the word? Panic attack as to, like, where is she? Why is she answering her phone? You know what I mean? So I feel like it's better if you just let them know cause especially it builds your trust better. If you,
like with my mouth? I opened my mouth and it fell out of yours.
You see, without trust, they're not gonna let you go out or anything. They're gonna think that you're doing sneaky stuff.
You gotta build trust. You gotta build trust. I like trust tests. I like trust tests because then it's like, yeah, I let you do this. You did what you're supposed to do. Okay, let me go a little bit further. Let me go a little bit further. Let me go a little bit further. Right? But once you break the trust, it's like, what the hell? We had this conversation. You know, we already, you know what to do and not do, and then you're not doing it. Like, stress and I'm left.
Alright. Somebody asked, why do you compare us to things? For example, your childhood and friends' life and children.
I don't know if it's comparison, more of oh my gosh, I was having this conversation with someone the other day. And it's not about comparing, it's more of giving you something to relate to, right? So if I said to you, don't run across the street, you're gonna think, why shouldn't I run across the street? Like, whatever. But I can say to you, one time when a group was started running across the street, My friend beside me got hit by a car. I was almost killed. Right? Mm-hmm. Back in my day, you don't run across the street like that because anything can happen. My aunt nearly caught me running across the street and getting hit by a car. She's watching on the balcony. You know what I'm saying? So it's something for you to relate. I don't think it's really comparison, but honestly, back then and now, two different things. Things that we used to do back then, y'all don't even think of now. Like, we'd be outside, you know what I mean, where we weren't technology based. And so the comparison is real because y'all don't know life. Y'all don't know struggle. You guys have a different struggle. Doesn't take away from your struggle, but it's different. So we are trying to relate in a certain way.
No, when
Make
I was younger, we're very much more outside on the park, everything. But like now, when you go to the parks, you don't really see kids unless you see like parents bring like their toddlers and stuff to their park and stuff like that for their kids to get exercise. You don't see like 10-year-olds doing 10-year-old stuff. You see them like so you barely see them outside.
Oh my gosh.
It's just water. It's just water. Someone said relationship stuff like girlfriend, boyfriend.
Relationship stuff.
In
terms of what?
Okay. Let me ask you a question. What age do you think it's like okay to Why are you making so much noise? Let me ask a question. What age do you think that it would be acceptable for your kids to date? Start dating.
I think it's very individual, right?
Based on like their maturity and the person they are as a whole.
How are they in touch with their feelings? How do they deal with disappointment? Because in relationships there's up and downs, right? So if you're not emotionally conscious of yourself, it's going to be hard for you to be in a relationship. And you have to build a relationship with yourself before you can build a relationship with other people, right? Not to say you're not going to like boys, you're not going to like girls, or what, you know what I mean? You're going to want to have that kind of relationship. But at the same time, it's where are you at mentally, right? And if you get into a relationship, what's your focus? Is your focus only now a relationship?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because there's other things to life than a relationship. So I can't say at a specific age. I think my first boyfriend, I might have been in grade 9, 14 or 15. Like my very first boyfriend. And I shouldn't say my first boyfriend, but like the first boyfriend that I acknowledged as my boyfriend. No, for real, because there was a boy that was like, I want to be your boyfriend, and I was just like, okay. And we're at the park, and then he wanted to kiss me, and I was just like,
Yeah.
you know what? I'm good. You're dumped. Hold 2 minutes in. But you know what I mean?
Yeah.
There was, I even had like a little boyfriend that when I was in like grade 4 or 5, I think I was in grade 5 actually, 5 or 6, whatever. And he used to take me to McDonald's. We used to go to the bowling alley or bowling alley, because his parents or his family had a bowling
Grade
alley.
4 or 5.
Yeah. My grandma said, go girl, have fun, my little boyfriend.
It's okay.
I won't tell you what his name is, but yeah, my little boyfriend.
My first boyfriend, which I can't even call a boyfriend because it really didn't last that long. I was in grade 10. Like, we're like really close friends and stuff. And I was just like, the thing is, I wasn't attracted to him. Like, I feel like you can't just date someone out of the kindness of your heart. Like, you actually have to, like, even if they're a nice person, you also, like, yeah, sure. Like, yeah, sure, like, obviously you should date somebody that's nice. Like, you know what I mean? Like, nice to you, caring, or whatever. But I feel like there's also the physical attraction part, too. Like, you know what I mean? Like, not even to sound,
tell you something.
not even to sound rude, but, like, it didn't last. Like, lasted a week. He tried kissing me, and I was just like, I'm not doing this. I was just like, he tried kissing me, and I was just like, I can't. Nope. Nope. I didn't like, what was it? I didn't have my first kiss till like grade 11. And that's like that was my first serious relationship. And the relationship I'm in right now. You know?
I never did know that. I'm just joking. No, you know what? I guess for me, it's not really even about the looks. Like for me, attraction isn't always even about the looks. Because I've had some boyfriends that my mother and my aunts, yes, my mother and my aunties used to make fun of me. And they'd be like, whoa, what the way him ugly. And they would make jokes and said, imagine if we didn't have Pitney with them. And it was very, very heartbreaking. And I used to cry and be like, but he's my diamond in the rough. Him did ugly. He's cute now. Very cute now. But, I mean...
I personally feel like everybody likes what they like. It doesn't, like, if your parents don't think that they're cute, as long as you think that they're cute, that's all that really matters.
Come waste up people's shrimp and all these things.
I feel like that's all that matters, as long as they treat you well and they're good to you, like, you know what I mean? Like,
But imagine in the world if everyone was attracted to the same thing. It couldn't happen.
Exactly.
Right? So everyone's gonna like what they're gonna like.
I feel like everybody is meant for somebody.
Yep.
So
I
like,
agree.
Everybody's meant for somebody. So if somebody is like, what is it? My friend group, we do not find the same people attractive at all. You know what I mean? Like somebody could think somebody is so beautiful. You know what I mean? And I can be like, that's not my type. You know what I mean? So like, I feel like everyone has a type. Everyone has a type. Everybody's meant for somebody. So like, if you feel like you don't have anybody right now, there's somebody out there for you. Also, don't go look. The person will come to you when it's time.
Don't force or rush nothing.
It's like, can I go out?
Can you go out where? Where y'all going? I need to know where you're going, who you're going with, why you're gonna go there, what time you coming home, how you getting there, how you getting back, is the parents gonna be home, what friends is gonna be there, is it a boy thing, is it a girl thing, is it a co-ed thing? I need to know everything.
What time you're leaving?
Then you can go.
Once you know all the information, then you can go out.
Maybe if I like the answers, but usually it's whatever. Go on, do your thing.
Someone said, can I marry out of my religion?
I mean, you can marry outside of your religion. Let me tell you the problem is going to be though. Right? Marrying outside your religion, everyone's going to want to practice what they've known. Right? So unless you're going to compromise on how you parent your child or how you celebrate holidays or you know, right? There's those things. If person's willing to convert, or if you're gonna, you know what I mean? Like, I know that certain cultures don't have a tree and all that kind of stuff for Christmas. They do Hanukkah. And if you're gonna do both, then okay. But if one person's not willing to change, or not to say change, or to compromise, it'll just be difficult. And if it's worth it, then you do it. And if it's not gonna stand the test of time, it's not going to stand the test of time.
And this corn is good.
I know. Go down.
Hype me up.
Okay.
Hype me up.
I think I'm okay with food. I'm full.
You're full? This food is hitting.
It's so good. That's why I keep eating, even though I know I'm full from time.
And she makes everything homemade, everything fresh. So as I said again, if you are from, I shouldn't even say Canada, Toronto.
GTA,
Durham, around that area. Make sure you guys order from her. Her food is amazing.
all that jazz.
Someone said, can I go to a party?
How old are you? Whose party is it? Where's the party? This goes back to, can I go out?
You know, I asked her to go to parties, and I like not actually go to parties. Like, I'd be like, can I go to a party? I don't want to go. I just want to make you say no. I'm that type of child. That type of person. I don't like going out. I
I feel like you're outing yourself to your people.
They can out me. They don't know whose party I didn't go to.
This is true.
The kid that will tell their parents until I want to go and I can't go, or I don't want to go, but I tell my mom anyways, just to say I can't go.
Yeah. I want to go to a party, but just say no because I don't want to go. No problem. No.
But yeah,
I want to open this. Even if there's no straw. Can you drink wine from a box?
do you want a straw? You have straws.
Okay. Wine from a box. Y'all know what movie that's from? Probably not.
No. Somebody asked, how was your first time?
Horrible, terrible, horrible, terrible.
Really?
Horrible, terrible. They make it look so romantic on TV. It's not romantic. It's not fun. It's not comfortable. It's actually painful. Horrible, terrible, horrible. That is all. I want to try yours. She's choking.
I didn't expect it to be that strong. I'll go down the wrong hole. Yeah, I'm good. This happens to me all the time. It always goes down the wrong hole. I guess I just don't know how to drink properly. What age did you lose your virginity?
Uno bright and face day. Me did in a me age. Me not answering you.
Someone said, would you be mad if I was having sex?
If you were having sex?
I don't know if it was directed to me. I guess
I guess it would be because I wouldn't know. I'm like, yeah, I don't care. I don't think I'd be
If
mad.
it was directed to me, then I guess.
I
Because
don't-
like you can't answer for somebody else.
Yeah,
so.
I don't know that I'd be mad per se, but I would just want you to know that you're being safe. I would rather you not, but what parents wants their child to have sex? I mean, let's be real. There's no parent out here that wants their child to have sex, but you know, once you get to a certain age, it's gonna happen. So I don't think I'd be mad. I would just want to know that you're being safe, all the way safe, because you can't give back a baby and you can't get rid of AIDS. Like 100%. Those are things,
That's
right?
true.
So it's like, if you're going to do it, I need to know you're being 100% safe, 100% making sure you're not putting yourself in a position where I'm not even about me being a grandmother, but that you're going to be a full-time parent, because boy or girl, you're going to be a full-time parent. And so, and for me, I don't have no regrets on having my children young. However,
It was hard.
it was hard, but there's so many things I didn't do,
I
right?
didn't get to experience.
That I didn't get to experience, that I would be like, you know what? I would rather have experienced it with my friends at that time, right? I don't have a problem doing it now, but I would have rather experienced it at that time. So that's all I say to you. Listen, travel, have fun, meet people, know that the world is bigger than your community, because you can, you know what I mean? Like, the world is so big, and stopping everything to go have sex and then have a child or end up with an incurable STD, it's not a thing,
Yeah.
right? That shifts your whole future. So, yeah, I'm a traveler now. But imagine I was traveling when I was young with my friend. Actually, no, we didn't have no money back then. But even so, you know what I mean? There's so many different things I could have done. Like, you know,
That is understandable.
be a kid when you're supposed to be a kid instead of a kid when you're an adult. Them ones?
Yeah. What's an orgasm?
Well, I don't really know. No?
Oh my gosh.
Honestly, I hope you guys aren't watching this and your parents are gonna be like, "Me can't believe this lady Greens went." She's gonna try my drink. Go ahead, try it. This lady Greens, I tell people what orgasm is and all these things, and they ain't old enough. But
Yours is more bitter.
yeah, the Pinot Grigio Chardonnay mix, yeah. So it's actually when you're having sex, is a feeling that you get, and it's like an overwhelming, heightened sensual pleasure, greatest feeling they say in the world. It's like a big boom, explosion. That's my take. That's what it is. Here, I'm gonna put these on top of there.
Okay.
So there's not. My thing's messy.
Let me finish.
Yeah, it's like a feeling. That's how you know, like, okay, I've reached my peak of my sexual experience. Time to come down now. So, yeah.
They asked if you've ever smoked.
Yep. Didn't like it. Wasn't a thing for me. I will more drink than smoke. I don't really frown upon smokers, but I mean,
Not your vibe.
it's not my vibe. And I think that there's a lot of health. Actually, with anything you do, there's health risk, right? Smoking comes with more health risks, to me anyways, than drinking. But drinking, you can shut down your kidneys, your livers. You can die from cirrhosis of the kidney or liver or something like that. Whereas with smoking, you can get tongue, throat, mouth, lung, all these kind of cancers, right? So I mean, I don't like how I feel.
You can also get a hole in your throat.
Yeah, it's because you have cancer and they have to give a tracheotomy.
And they have to do like put those like puffer thingies, and it's scary.
It actually is really scary. But yeah, I don't like with smoking. I feel out of control. I don't like that feeling of out of control. Like drinking, I don't feel that out of.
You guys are well right for this question.
Don't get licks.
Someone said, "What's your parents' body count?"
First of all, I need to understand why the hell you want to know how many people your parents had sex with. I don't even want to know my mom has sex or my dad has sex.
I don't think your parents want to know how much your body count is.
Hear what I'm saying? I don't want to know. So I don't.
curious?
So guess what? Right now, I did have sex with the Holy Spirit, so that would be 0, and that is it. How about that? I'm not counting anybody except for female body.
I wouldn't want to know either. If she answered that question, I'd be.
My ears are bleeding. My ears are bleeding.
Another out-of-pocket one. Someone asked, what is their favorite sex position?
Female in a CEO position, an entrepreneur, business minded. That's my favorite position.
Period.
Period. You guys are. Hold on. I want to know who raised you. Like, why would you ask that of a parent? You want to know? You want to know your mom's favorite position?
That's kind of weird.
You want to know your parents' favorite position? That's what you're afraid that I would be afraid to ask my parents that. I get one hot box. Who asked that?
Do you care if I smoke weed?
Again, I would rather you not smoke weed. So many things, you know what I mean, that you could be doing other than smoking weed. But I think like, whereas I think it would be different for you because of, you know, I don't know how much you talk about like your health stuff.
Oh yeah.
Do you talk about your health stuff?
No, I haven't said anything.
Oh, okay.
Somebody commented on it and I was just like, yeah.
Right? So with your health stuff, in the future, you might be prescribed medical marijuana to help with pain and stuff like that because that's what it helps with. And there was a time where they did prescribe that for me for when I was having my pain, and I was like, okay, let me have the gummies because I can't smoke.
Yeah.
So there are good properties in certain situations, but just recreational smoking, I just don't think anybody, especially if it's going to make you unproductive.
Yeah.
Because there's people that just smoke and work so that they can continue to smoke, and then when they don't want to smoke anymore, they don't want to work. So, and you know what I mean? It hinders on their ambition and stuff. So, I mean, it doesn't affect everybody that way, but it could, right?
Yeah.
And then another thing with smoking is, because, you know, I went to school and I'm pretty good in psychology and mental health and all that kind of stuff. When you smoke, sometimes people have a dormant gene in them that kind of gives a shock wave to mental health issues. So you're fine, everything, you start smoking, it gives a shock wave, and all of a sudden you're showing traits of bipolar, schizophrenia, manic depressing, all that kind of stuff, and it's triggered from smoking. So like, I'm always afraid of that kind of stuff because you don't know, once you put it in your body, it's going to affect everybody different, right?
Yeah.
So I kind of like, if you don't need to, then why do it? right?
I said, are you freaky? Again, why do you want to know this of your parents?
Sir, ma'am, go ask your mother. Sorry.
I don't think you should ask your
Don't
parents.
I'm sorry. I was sending you into a death trap. Don't follow me. No, sir, not answer them questions there.
Someone said, is it okay to get a girl pregnant?
I mean, it's okay to get her pregnant, but are you prepared to be a full-time parent? Like for me, like I'm not that parent that's gonna be like, my son just got this girl pregnant. That's a her problem. That's a you problem. Figure it out. Let me tell you something. You get a girl pregnant, you better have money to take care of that child. You better know that you are going to be there's not no part-time single father business. You are going to be very active in that child's life. I'm not allowing no waste man, waste woman, whatever you guys want to call it, situations up in here. You hear what I'm saying? So go ahead. If you want to have a baby, do that. But you're going to be full-time. You're going to be active. I want you to know also, child support is real. And it takes money to raise a child. So yes, supporting the child is great. But financially, I think in the law, it's like 17%. So you will be providing your 70%. And guess what? Even when you don't have a job, you are still required to provide that 17%. Even though 17% of nothing is nothing, they will say, oh, don't worry, we'll give you a calculation, which is just around $200 a month. And you got to buy diapers. Then if your child goes to daycare, I'm already tired. Wow. You can do it.
Clothes, there's food, all that stuff.
There's so much stuff. And it's emotionally, it's an emotional thing that you need to be ready for. You hear what I'm saying? Because it's not just, oh, I'm having a baby and the babies are cute. And then they're sick at night and they're sick for 24 or 48 hours and you're not sleeping and you can't say, I changed my mind. No. You're going to the hospital, you're going to the doctor, you're calling in sick from work, so you're losing money. There's real things. So you can go ahead and get a girl pregnant. Go right ahead. Or be a woman and say, you know what, I want to have a baby to keep this man. Go ahead. But guess what? A baby don't keep no man. And no job don't feed no child. So you got to know what you're doing emotionally, physically, spiritually, mentally, everything before you make that decision.
It's basically all the questions because a lot of people have repeated the same stuff, like sexual experiences and stuff like that. So thank you guys all for coming and listening. Make sure you guys like, comment, share, and subscribe. Make sure you guys follow all that jazz on Instagram.
Oh my gosh.
And order your food because her food is amazing. Make sure you follow my mom's businesses. I will link them down below.
Innocent Villain, Sightings 007. Follow me.
Yeah, so I'll link those down in the description. Also, what else I'm gonna say? I forgot what I was gonna say.
Do you have like an outro?
No.
No?
But yeah, make sure you guys like, comment, share, and subscribe. Comment down below if you guys want to see any more videos with my mom or family members in general.
Oh, it's Valentine's Day. Happy Valentine's Day.
Happy Valentine's Day.
Happy Love Day.
It's not only about significant others. It's about family, friends.
Okay.
Spending time with each other.
I just love she.
She got me the cutest bear. But yeah. Enjoy your Valentine's Day. Have a great day. And yeah. Bye guys.
Bye.